let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again. Let it rip. Now I'ma let it hit. I'ma come at them with skills, make them wanna quit. Best believe I'm set to win. If you tested me, you better think again.
Hey everyone, this is DaGadgetGuru. This is going to be a multi-card tech talk. This is a request by Anime Freak, followed by a bunch of numbers. I don't know, there's like 5 numbers there. I don't care to read them, they're too small. So this is a request video, so I'm going to do this, and basically in this video he asked me to compare D-Prison, Shrink, and Compulsory to each other and list some of the pros and the cons and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go and get started. First one I'm gonna go with is my personal favorite, Compulsory Evacuation Device. This card, out of the three cards, Compulsory is just broken as all creation. I mean, first of all, it gets around anything that says like negate destruction. So I mean, when they go through their entire loop to get a Stardust, you just no Compulsory. You know, I mean, they set a defense monster, Compulsory. They summon a really big attack monster and you get rid of it, Compulsory. Like, it's just such a good card. I mean, honestly, even like when you're playing Gravekeepers, like, first of all, Compulsory does many things. The first thing it does is, if they set like guard or spy, you can Compulsory it and then attack them, and they have to set it again to try and get the effect. The second thing it does that's amazing, just amazing versus Gravekeepers, is when they play Royal Tribute, you can chain Compulsory, return their monster to their hand, and then it gets discarded by Royal Tribute. That's awesome to do. But this card is just amazingly broken because it's so playable. Like, every situation you're in, this can help you. You need to stop synchroing, Compulsory. You need to get rid of a synchro, Compulsory. You need to get rid of a monster, Compulsory. Defense position monster, attack position monster, it doesn't matter. Compulsory solves your problem. It's a chainable card, no conditions to play it, so whenever you want to get rid of a monster, bam. Even if you want to get rid of your own monster, like, say, I don't know, say you play a monster and they negate its effect with like an equip card or something, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, Compulsory. So Compulsory is the best out of the three, in my opinion. Compulsory is amazing. Next thing, or next card, I would say Shrink. Now, a lot of you are probably going, well, isn't D-Prison better than Shrink? In my opinion, not right now. Yes, D-Prison is good because it's an attacking monster, but it's too predictable. Everyone, when they attack, is expecting a D-Prison. So they're like, okay, go and activate your D-Prison. I've got my Trap Stun, I've got my 7 tools. Oh, you D-Prison, I have 7 tools. You D-Prison, I chain Trap Stun. But when you play Shrink, and they can be played in damage step, when you shrink them, they're like, oh, what? Shrink? I thought it was D-Prison. Oh crap, D-Prison's easy. Shrink is a pain in the ass. I have to solemn that thing, otherwise I can't do anything to it, pretty much. 90% of decks don't have an answer to this. They don't have an answer. When you flip this up, they look at you and go, okay, I have to let it go. I mean, the only way I've seen people stop this card against me is solemn. And if you're paying 4,000 life points to protect one attack, go for it, dude. I don't even care. But yeah, like, so... And the good thing about Shrink is, first of all, it lets you win battles. I attack you, damage step, Shrink. How you doing? Your monster dies. Second thing, it's a anti-bottomless, actually. Like, if you summon a monster like Banisher, and they go, oh, he summoned a Banisher. Bottomless Trap Hole, you can go, you know what? No, Shrink. He's an 800. Bottomless results without target. That's amazing. That right there is honestly amazing. So, I mean, Shrink has a lot of good uses, but basically that's its only uses, sadly, is when they attack you and evading Bottomless. I mean, another reason I really love this card is it has one more use, and right now that use is amazing. Well, Yeah, I guess there's two more uses. Two more uses. I mean, I didn't think of the third one, but the third one will work too. The third one I was thinking of, well, the fourth one I was thinking of technically, was to get rid of Spirit Reaper. It does get rid of Spirit Reaper. Target Spirit Reaper, shrink, and dies. Not bad, but that's only if they're running Spirit Reaper, you know? A lot of people don't run Spirit Reaper. So, but the last one I think this is absolutely amazing for is Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. No matter how many monsters you use, no matter how big the little guy is, he's at 10,000 because I use 10 monsters. Shrink makes him a 0. Permanently. You see that little guy? He's a 0. See this little 0 shape around him? He's a 0. And he stays that way. Any monster with undefined attack that gets shrink stays as a 0. That's what's funny as hell. Or any monster with 0 attack, sorry. That's why I love Shrink. Everybody's humping Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons right now. They think he's like the best card. They're like, oh, I want to summon Synchro. Yeah, summon attack. Shrink, you're 0. So Shrink is a good card now. Shrink has a lot of good uses, and it's a pretty pro tech for most decks. It all depends on the deck you're using. Like, if you're running X-Sabers, you don't need Shrink. X-Sabers just blow up everything and go off. GBs can use Shrink effectively. Gadgets can use Shrink effectively. Skill Drain decks can use Shrink effectively. So there's a lot of decks out there right now that can use Shrink effectively. And yeah, so. And then the last one, D-Prison. Not a bad card, but it gets negated like every time you play it now. You play D-Prison, you see a Trap Stun, you see a 7 Tools of the Bandit, you see something stupid. I've actually seen, what was that card called? Like Dark Illusion or whatever? When a card targets a dark monster, negate it and destroy it. I actually had people play that on me when I played D-Prison the other day at Locals. I was like, what the who even uses that card anymore? This is good. It's a good card though. D-Prison is a very good card. It's a staple. And the reason is because when you attack it, when you attack me, I play D-Prison. First of all, Stardust, My Body, Musanagi, whatever the stupid samurai card is, all that shit, you can't do that to this card. It doesn't destroy. It removes. So, that's really good about that. Next thing that's really good about it is it removes the monster. A lot of times, cards like Mirror Force stuff will just destroy it, and you're like, well, yeah, I got rid of it, but it's still in the graveyard, so they're probably going to try to abuse it later. With this, it gets rid of it permanently, so you don't have to worry about it. So, I don't know, it's up to you. You know? So, so that's the 3 cards that they want me to discuss. Those are the pros, those are the cons. As for well, I guess those are all pros, not really cons. As for the cons, there really is no con to using Compulsory. I mean, like, it's just that versatile that anytime you draw it, it's pretty good, like, honestly. So there's no cons to using that, really. Shrink, it has some cons. Like, I mean, if they're playing, like, Necro Valley, it's really annoying because they go to half and then they get a 500 boost anyway. So it's kind of futile against Necro Valley decks a lot of the time. And I don't know, it doesn't always save you. Like, sometimes they'll summon too many monsters, and you can shrink one of them, but you ain't shrinking all 4 of them, so. And the cons to D-Prison, like I said, easily negated. People see it coming all the time now. They attack you, they see the D-Prison coming before you even play it, and they counter it. So, those are the cons, I guess. These 3 cards are very versatile cards. They're very splashable too. That's the good thing about these 3 cards. They see a lot of play, regardless of what deck they're in. So I mean, it all depends on what deck. But that's the breakdown of those 3 cards, and this is the tech talk for them. So Anime Freak, I hope that helped you figure out what you wanted to figure out. You didn't say what deck it was for anything, so I couldn't like give specific deck references. But yeah. I hope that helped you out, man. Anytime you want a video done by request, just send me a PM, put it in a comment, whatever. I'm obliged to make videos for you guys. This is why I do it. See you guys. This is DaGadgetGuru.